Hey kids, Mr. T here, coming to you from my hallway. I've got an activity for you that's going to involve the underarm throw. All you need is some sort of a target area. In this case, I'm using a washing basket and some things to throw. Now for this activity, we don't actually want a ball. A ball bounces. We don't want balls bouncing around the house. Even if you get it into the target, it's going to bounce out. We don't want a ball. So have a look in your toy collection, see what you've got that's soft and about the size of something that would fit in your hand like a ball normally would. Now, I have a squishy toy, which is actually the shape of a ball, and I've got a bunny rabbit, which I could use. Could fold his little ears back, fold his legs up, sorry buddy, fold his arms over, and now he fits nicely in my hand as something that I can throw. So you need to find toys that are about the appropriate size for your hand. Not too big, not too small. Baby bear's porridge, just right. I've also got a pool ball, and they are perfect because they don't bounce. Now, if you don't have an appropriate toy to throw, go to your sock drawer and grab one or two pairs of socks. I've got one pair of socks. Ah, delightful. Smell like washing powder. Make sure yours are clean, I guess. Now I've got one pair, and that makes a good ball-sized shape for my hand. You might need two pairs if your socks are little, or borrow some of mum's, dad's, whoever you live with. But now I've got some items that don't bounce around and aren't going to cause any damage to parts of the house. Now you can play this game by yourself and you can try and beat your best score, or you can play with a family member and then you've got competition between two people, or three or four, whatever. Now, technique. If you're still at the point where you need your 2 feet stationary, still, not moving on the ground, that's okay. If that's how you're throwing at the moment, that's fine. But I want you to start thinking about stepping into the throw. Now I'm a right-hander, so I step back from my marker area and I've got to learn to step in with my opposite leg. So step into the throw, step into the throw. If I was a lefty, my opposite leg is my right leg, and I would be stepping into the throw, stepping into the throw. Now the reason we need to practice that is because when you get to the overarm throw, stepping into the throw is going to give you more power. So like I said, if that's all a bit hard for your coordination at the moment and you need to stand still, that's okay. But start to think about and start trying. It'll feel uncomfortable at first, but the more you practice, the better you'll get. Remember, stepping into the throw. Now, each round, you have 3 throws. 3 throws only. Now I'll leave it up to you. You work out the distance. Don't be too close. Don't have a superhero target where you're way, 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 way far away. Make it an appropriate distance for you and your throwing skill. Okay? Now I'm not going to throw from here. I've got a nice skylight here and it just lets me be lit up for the camera and I'm a bit closer to the camera. I'm going to throw from at the end of my hallway. All right. All right, now my marker area that I don't want to step past is where my doorway and the end of my hallway meet. I could put a skipping rope or another toy or a pair of socks so I know don't step past, because I don't want to step past that because that's cheating and getting an advantage. I need to take a step back so when I step into the throw, I don't go past that marker line. Okay, so you got to remember that. I'm going to start with my socks. Let's see how I go. Ooh, that one's in. Only just. And step into the throw. And that one's in. Let me try the pool ball. Too big. But I've got 2 in. So now in round 2, the target in my head is now I'd like to get 3. If I don't get 3, I don't want to get frustrated. Because when I get frustrated, it turns us off. It turns us off wanting to keep trying. Oh, I couldn't get it, I'm quitting. Don't do that. Yeah, I want to get 3. I would love to get 3. And if I get that, happy days. If I don't, I'll just try again. And if I don't then, I'll try again. And eventually, I know I will get 3. I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to get cranky at myself. Right, let me get my things back. That was easy. Oop. Down here. Okay, let's try round 2. All right, step into the throw, and that one's in. Let's use my socks. Step into the throw. Oop, that one's in. And let's go step into the throw. And I didn't get my 3. And that doesn't matter, because it just means that's going to be for round 3. I will try and get that 3. I don't want to get frustrated. I don't want to get angry at myself. I just need to keep practicing. Now I can change it up by using my non-dominant hand. I'm using my right hand, but I can use my non-dominant hand. I can also change it up by using the minute to win it aspect. Now that is, if I'm playing just slow and steady, there's no time pressure. I'm just trying to get those in as best I can. But now I'm going to add the minute to win it aspect. And that is, someone's going to time me. And in 60 seconds, 1 minute, how many can I get in? Now I'm not going to go for a minute. I won't waste that time. I'm just going to have 3 rounds. I'm going to throw 9 items. Let's see how many I get in, but I'm going to play it like it's minute to win it. So I'm going to run to collect. So a little bit of cardio, getting my heart rate up. But when you have the time element introduced, it now means I'm thinking about 2 things. My technique and getting it in, but I'm also thinking about, I've only got 60 seconds. And sometimes that causes a conflict. The pressure of time and the pressure of technique, and sometimes I just get it a bit wrong. Don't worry, just do your best. Let's try. All right, let's do it like it was minute to win it. And the time pressure starts now. And that one's in. And that one's in. Oh, that one's short. So I've got 2. Get those. Up I go. All right. Oh. And yes. Oh, nope. Okay, my last 3. Okay. Now I think I got 6 then. What happened with that one? He must have been sitting up there. I think I got 6. Now what you've done now is you've still got your physical challenge of technique, but I've also added a bit of cardio because I've got to run forward, run back, run forward, run back for 60 seconds. Not a lot of cardio, but it's a little bit. Now there's another way you can add to this challenge. Let me just see what you've got around the house. Ask whoever you live with, what have you got? Now I found a bucket in the garage and I found my little peg basket. I'm going to place those into the washing basket. So now I can say the washing basket is 1 point. If I can get it into the bucket, 2 points. And if I can somehow get one into the peg basket, which is much smaller, that's worth 3 points. So I've now got a point system. Let's see how I go. I'll start with my socks. Ooh, got a 3-pointer. Let's try the pool ball. Well, the joy was short-lived. Too big. And let's try my little squishy ball. And my tally was, ooh, it hit the bucket, you heard that, and then it ricocheted into the peg basket. So I didn't really get it cleanly, still worth 3 points. So on that round, I just got 6 points. If I was playing against a partner, they'd be trying to get better than 6 points. Now that I'm playing by myself, I'm going to try and get 6 or better next time. Okay, so you can make the challenge to suit your house, to suit your family, to suit yourself. That's part of this. That's part of this challenge. Is you set it up to make it interesting for you. I've given you some examples. I've given you the basics of a game. You can now take it, do the basics, and then maybe step it up. And tell me about it next time we meet. Whatever you do, stay active, stay healthy, and have fun. See you, kids.